So drop that cookie and pick up a notepad because Cat Viglienzoni is live to tell us what foods we should be eating to keep our bodies in shape and muscles in peak performance. Cat?
Thanks, Megan. As we can all guess, what athletes eat can have a big impact on their performances. What they eat in a meal can mean they compete or collapse. I spoke to Laura Judd, a registered dietitian at Boston University's Nutrition and Fitness Center. She said it's not as simple as counting calories.
Practicing 2 to 3 hours a day, you need extra fuel to do that, and different combinations of fuels, and depending on what sports you're doing, you need different specific nutrition recommendations.
Making sure an athlete's food intake matches their workouts can be tricky. As a nutritionist, Judd's job is to tailor a diet plan to an athlete's workouts. Part of her job is also to sift through all of the research and sort out what's useful and debunk some of the common myths.
The protein carbohydrate thing is a big myth. More protein is always better, which, as we know, isn't necessarily true. My favorite one is the eating after 8 p.m. We shouldn't do that, but you should if you're staying up really late.
Timing is important, and meal placing is something Judd works with athletes to determine.
One of the common things that I feel like athletes miss out on, or at least my athletes that I'm working with, is enough carbohydrate at the right time.
Judd says snacks right before, during, and after workouts are crucial to making sure athletes have energy. But she says eating in the half-hour window of time before and after a workout can be challenging.
A lot of times athletes have a hard time eating right before practice too, and so everyone has a different tolerance level for that. Really, the main message is that anything is better than nothing.
But despite specialized meals for certain sports, there are a few general guidelines, such as eating well-balanced meals, including fruits, veggies, whole grains, lean meats, and low-fat options. But Judd also stressed post-workout food to help keep the body healthy.
Recovery is so important, and the more studies that we do about athletes recovering, we're finding most of them aren't doing a very good job of it, and that's really impacting the practice the next day and the next day and the next day, and then the competition at the end of the week.
Now, I also asked her about supplements and whether athletes should take those. She said they primarily use those for athletes who have some sort of dietary restriction, such as being a vegetarian or being lactose intolerant, and it's not for every athlete. But the bottom line is that that's a decision that needs to be left up to the team physician, the dietitian, and the athlete to work out. Reporting live in Boston, I'm Cat Viglienzoni. Back to you at the desk.